You come from Coventry?
Yeah.
In the Midlands. I've never been there. You describe it as a shithole?
I wouldn't describe it as a shithole. I think it's do you know what, Coventry could just do with a bit of care and attention. It could do with someone just looking into it and going, you know, could do with this, could do with that, and putting something back into it, because it's a city that's it's the 7th biggest city in England, and it's just been overlooked for so many years, and you know, there's deprivation in terms of industry there, because there's a lot of jobs that have been lost, especially in this last year. Major car manufacturer Peugeot have just moved out of Coventry at 2 factories, and the post office have also just shed a load of jobs in Coventry. So there's a lot of that going on, and I think it could just do with even just the councils just standing up for it and going, you know, this is our city, and we love it, and we're not really going to have it.
So you're pretty proud of where you come from?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely. It's home.
Yeah.
Because you wrote the song Away From Here.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why don't you move?
I think Away From Here, well, I mean, it is a very literal song. You know, the meaning isn't hidden very well in it, but it's not so much about wanting to get away from Cov as literally just wanting to get out of work. I wrote it when I was at work, when I was actually in work one day, and I didn't have much holiday left, and it was just that feeling of literally just wanting to get away, even just for a week or something, or just to have a day off. I'd just done a couple of seven-day weeks because someone had been off sick, and I was just knackered, and I just wanted to get out of work, just to get away, and that's where the song came from.
Yeah. So the problem's really the job at that point.
It was just the lifestyle
that's
we were in, weren't
yeah.
it? It was definitely the lifestyle and the routine, because we'd get up, go to work, and it was just a cycle of that. Sometimes I was getting up, going to work, coming home, going straight to bed, getting up and going to work, and it's not what I wanted to be doing at all.
You find yourself in a rhythm of just going out, working all day, coming home knackered, falling asleep for an hour, waking up, going down the pub, spending your hard-earned on booze, walking home wondering why, and then, you know, doing the same thing tomorrow.
You just do it, and then weeks just carry on, and it's like, you find you've just been doing that for months.
Yeah.
Just found it slightly depressing at the time.
And haven't you thought about an education? To do something else?
It's an education's fine if you get a good start in life, and if you go to a high performing school where you've got teachers that care and stuff like that. My school, when I left, the year that I left, was, I believe, the poorest performing school in my borough. If you take that into account, I mean, it also had the largest amount of pupils of any school in that area. So if you take that into account, that the most highly populated school in that area was underachieving, that's a massive amount of people that then don't get the right start in life and can't go on to further education. You know, and we, you know, it's just, it seems like an obvious option, but for most people in life, where we come from, it's not an option.
There's so much pressure to just leave school and get a job and start working straight away. It seems to be what everyone does, isn't it, really?
When I was in my final year of school, we had a careers advisor came in, and we didn't really know what a careers advisor was at the time, but we were told, you've got this careers advisor coming in to speak to you. And I thought, oh, that's good, you know, that'll be useful. And you go in, and she said, what is it that you like doing? What are you good at? You know, where do you want to be, sort of thing. And I said, well, you know, I'm pretty good at music. I can play a load of instruments, and I really like it. I enjoy it. I'd quite like to do some work in that area. And she sort of went, well, looking at your grades, you know, English is probably your best one. You could do admin for Jaguar. And it's like, you've just not listened. You've just literally told me to leave school and go and do admin work for a factory that's now closed down, by the way. Jaguar closed down. And it's just, you know, you're brainwashed at that age at school into just going out and getting yourself a trade, you know.